Hey everyone, Jeremy from Soaring Eagle Bushcraft back with you. Following up on the last video that I just made, I mentioned I was going to do a comparison with this Colonial. This is called the Colonial Defiant C400. I think I even erred on the handle. I think I said it was my card. It's actually G10. I know they're kind of similar, but they are different materials. So what I wanted to do was just a short comparison between this knife and a couple others that I have, just to show the difference for use of the knives. And I was talking about this the Jackal that I got from Greg Dash, and you can see the difference in these two. Quite large difference. Even the length of the blade, the handle themselves, you can see are quite difference in length. Probably a good inch and a quarter, probably difference in length of the handle. Blade thickness is quite different, 3/16 versus I believe 1/8 inch on this one. For different tasks, I think both knives are great. The Colonial Defiant is one that I would say I've used for heavy tasks. Would take a beating, do some large stuff, some chopping if you need to chop some small branches off of a stick or branch, a tree, or whatever you need to do. Would not even attempt anything like that with the Jackal. But for fine stuff, if I had a small stick and I was carving on it, I have a lot more control with this one, and I can really get down to the fine work and work with this without having the weight of a large knife. So those are the two kind of opposite ends of sizes. The other one I shared with you, which is my custom Bushcraft knife here, this is kind of in between those two. So this is kind of a good size for overall. If you're only going to take one knife with you that needs to do all tasks, you can do some fairly heavy stuff with this one. Even though the blade thickness is the same as the Jackal, it's still quite a bit longer. I would say it's probably 1 1/4 inches longer on the blade end of it, and the handle is a little longer. We're looking at probably a 1/2 inch longer. Just gives you enough to get your whole hand on there without it slipping off, so you have a lot more control for doing the fine tasks. But also you can do some large stuff if you wanted to do a little bit of batoning or some chopping with this one. I think it will hold up very well. So I just wanted to point that out. Again, G10 handle on this one. The other two both have a micarta handle. Again, very similar, very nice feel on all of them. Love these three knives. They're probably three of my favorite fixed blade knives of all time. So I just wanted to come back and share that with you in this video. Again, if you have more questions on this one or on these specific knives, feel free to ask, and I'll share everything that I have with you on it. So again, Jeremy from Soaring Eagle Bushcraft, and we'll talk to you later.